There are 5 members in our group who are myself, LOGHARAMANA anak perempuan SUBRAMANIAM, Muhammad Aziz bin Muhammad RIZAL, Muhammad Aiman Hakim bin Baharom, Muhammad ADIB bin ANUAR, Muhammad HASSAN bin Muhammad ADAHAN. Hi everyone, today I'm going to present about introduction. Work study is used a technique for examining the methods to carry out activities in an industry. In this case study of our project would be focused on application of study at food and beverage service industry. The efforts towards productivity and in economy sectors have included work study approaches for optimizing resource utilization. There are 2 techniques in work study, which is number 1, method study and work measurement. Method study is used to determine the specific way a task must be done by a worker, and work measurement allows establishing the required times to perform that task regarding allowance for fatigue and personal needs. Moving to next slide. The problem statement of the issue is the first problem is it takes a long time for a worker to complete an order and serve to the customer on time. The second point is poor management of work procedure can cause hazard for the worker. Last but not least, the shortage of the workers cause the workers' energy to drain out faster. Next, the objective of this project is to identify the workflow of the McDonald. Next, to implement the mathematical approach used in industrial engineering into the case study of the issue facing the food and beverage production sector. Then, to determine the general procedure of the food and beverage manufacturing process and to compute the standard time. The scope of our project is first point to find the cause of decrease in productivity. Secondly, to find the overall standard time and the ideal time of the industry. To compute the industry work measurement technique, which takes into consideration the process is cutting, processing, and packaging part of the process. Thank you.
My name is Muhammad Adib. I will talk about literature review. Work study is a term of technique, particularly method, study and work measurement, which are used for the examination of human work in all its contexts and which lead to systematically to investigation of the factor which affect the efficiency and the economy of the situation being reviewed in order to seek improvement. Work study investigate the work done in an organization and aims finding the best and the most efficient way to utilizing the available resources, man, material, money and machinery to achieve the best possible quality work in minimum possible time and cause least possible fatigue to the worker. Method study is the systematic recording and critical examination of way of doing things in order to make improvement. Work measurement is the application of technique designed to establish the time for qualified worker to carry out a task at a defined rate of working. Organization can be maximized production and optimize costs. When this can be applied, organization can leverage the cost and time in effort to develop and promote them. Basin and Busher remarked that lean is not only tool and techniques, but it should be viewed as a philosophy. It is a way of thinking after everyone was educated on 5S. Company is working on the road to lean. The company is running each step of 5S in order to help the organization to have a better working environment and improve the process flow. Workstation for assembly tasks should be designed so that any operator can adjust to his or her comfort to relieve stress and improve performance.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Aziz bin Muhammad Rizal. I'm gonna explain about methodology. Methodology is the study of research method. Methodology was studied in is a systematic method of analyzing the manufacturing procedure of doing job, including human movement involved. It is the process for analyzing the methods and finding the best possible method which involve minimum time, not make fatigue to the workers and increase productivity. Methodology is generally done by eliminating all unnecessary motion involved in a certain manufacturing procedure or by changing the Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Aziz bin Muhammad Rizal. I gonna work study procedure have a 6 step. Okay, the first step is select the work which deserve the work study and define the objective needed to achieve the goal. Second step is record all the relevant data which are essential for the method in chart form to obtain a more clear picture of respective method. Third step is examine all the recorded data in a sequence. Fourth step is develop the best method of doing the event from the critical examination. Fifth step is install the finally delivered method or improve the method. The installation process involves three phases, which is planning, arranging, and implementing. Last step is maintaining the new method and ensure the proper work study procedure have a 6 step. Okay, the first step is select.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hassan bin ADAHAN. I will present about result and analysis. Time study. To apply time study, there are a few calculations that need to be done. First step, obtain and record all information about the job, operation, and surrounding condition like to affect the carrying of the work. Second step, recording the complete description of method and break down the operation into elements. Step 3, converting the observed time to normal times. First step is determine the all allowance. And first step is determine the standard time for the operation. Okay, this is the list of the formula that we use. First, normal time is set as normal time equal average actual cycle time divide rating factor time. Okay, for standard time is set as standard time equal to normal time divided 1 minus allowance factor. Okay, time allowance is set as variable allowance and constant allowance. To apply time study technique, we set as a work performance rating as 110%. Okay, for the allowance, fatigue 5%, delay 6%, personal 6%, and total allowance is 17%. Uh, okay, this is the data that we collect from our observation. Okay, first prepare and assembly the match chicken. This is do by manual. For cycle 1, we get 12 seconds. For cycle 2, we get 50 seconds. Cycle 3, we get 30 seconds. And cycle 4, we get 60 seconds. And cycle 5, we get 12 seconds. For next element is cook the price. Also do manual. The time is cycle 1 4 second, cycle 2 4 second, cycle 3 5 second, cycle 4 4 second, and cycle 5 5 second. Okay, for make the drink, they use the machine and it's automatic and the time is all for the cycle is 8 second. Okay, for last element is pack in the paper bag is to manual. For cycle 1 we get is 8 second, cycle 2 9 second, cycle 3 10 second, cycle 4 8 second, and cycle 5 10 second. Okay, this is an example calculation for element 1. Uh, for average time, we total all the cycle time divided by 5 and we get 30.6 seconds. And for normal time, is from average divide multiply allowance and we get 40.96 seconds and standard time. we get 80.02 second. Okay, this is the answer that we get from the question. For element 1, average time is 30.6 second, normal time 40.96 second, and standard time 80.02 second. And for element 2, average is 4.4 second, normal time 4.84 time, and standard time is 5.83. Okay, for element 3 is for average normal time and standard time is all 8 second because it's automatic. And for element 4 is 9.9 9 second for average time, and for normal time is 9.9 second, and for standard time is 18.93 second. Okay, for total standard time, which is total assembly for McChicken is 43.78 second.
Okay, next, we can continue the presentation with the discussion. After discovering and analyzing the application of work study at McDonald's food, beverage and service industry, we find out why it take a long time for a worker to complete an order and serve to the customer on time. These are problem only a certain time, such as peak hour and weekend. During peak hour and weekend, meal order rate will increase from the normal hour and normal day. The next is the number of staff at McDonald's is also one of the reason the causes of order to be late. This is because workers are organized into a numerous areas such as a barista, kitchen, runner, and counter. Next is self-service ordering station at McDonald's may assist in eliminating counter staffing. But there are few customers that place order at self-service but do not pay by paywave and debit. They prefer the paying at a counter. By estimate the total time to complete one order is 43.78 seconds. This time is not included in the time frame when making an order. This compute time is also restricted to one order to make chicken, fries and drink. The research also have a relatively narrow scope, seeing it covers preparation for McChicken order, fries and beverage. This is because in a McDonald's, many more meals require a long time to produce, such as Big Mac, Prosperity Burger and others. Besides, the lack of employee lead to workforce to run out or quicker. The research also observed that the absence of manpower at McDonald's also caused the completion time of a meal order to increase. Lastly, arranging to take food preparation ingredient is also a factor in the time required to complete an order. This is because if the distance from one station to another is relatively far, the time necessary to finish will likewise increase. Okay, next we move to the suggestion and improvement. The first one is increase the number of staff during the peak hour or weekend. A considerable number of employees can diminish of the workforce fast. The addition of this worker help the worker maintain the productivity of order completion. The next is add the self-service machine on the premise. It can be help speed up the process of placing order. A McDonald's employee also need to assist a customer when completing self-service order by providing them recommendation to make online payment such as a paywave or debit. This can further reduce the time it take to place an order.
And finally is replace with the automatic machine to produce meal order. By using the automatic or semi-automatic technologies, the time need to prepare is a constant and faster than manpower.
In conclusion, the goals of this project have been met. The work study programs are important in the food and beverage service industry. There are some problems for the workers, which is taking a long time to execute an order and poor management on working procedure. We would like to give some suggestion to reduce the issue. Number one, McDonald's management have to come up with the proper scheduling system at which specified time duration should be allocated in completing each process. Then, in order to generate more energy and workforce, the workers needed in running the order should be increased as well. That's all. That's all from us. Thank you.